Academy was really born out of an idea between PTI, so Pharmaceutical Training International, and the EBD group. There's lots of synergies between us. The EBD group specialise obviously in bringing people together at events on a large scale, and PTI really concentrate on giving people excellent content. So we're content specialists, so we saw an opportunity there to really help people skill up while they're at the conference, both in long-term skills and also things that they can use at the conference. So for example, in our buzz sessions, you could learn how to make an impact on your presentation, and then you could literally walk out and go to your next meeting and start to use those skills. Or we have longer term learning objectives where we really want people's career to progress throughout the biotech business development sector, and hopefully the training that we provide at these conferences will give them those skills. Our typical student would be anybody who's attending the EBD conference. We would expect them to have an understanding of the biotech business development world. We're really aiming at all levels, so maybe they've have 2 years experience, or maybe they have 20 years experience, but we really aim to get something out for everybody. So a buzz session is about an hour long, and it takes place during the event. Obviously we don't want to pull people away too much, so we've come up with very concise development and training in an hour. So it's very high energy, very content rich. And the idea is that you attend a buzz session on something like negotiation skills or building diamond relationships, and you can automatically take those skills that you've learned in the buzz session, go out and meet people and start using the key tips and learning objectives that you've learned in that hour. So it's quite a diverse amount of topics. So we'll look at things like leadership, we'll look at negotiation skills, and then we'll delve a little bit deeper, so in terms of how do you value a company, who owns the intellectual property, how do you negotiate a deal that has a win-win outcome for everybody. We also look at in-licensing, out-licensing, so it's a really broad range of things, and we aim to keep building on it based on the feedback that we get from delegates. We hope to keep more and more topics coming every year. Okay, so looking at the licensing course, the main objective here is negotiations. So each group will be divided up into teams, and they will compete against each other to get the best deal for their particular company. So it's really, how do you go about a deal, how do you perform in a meeting, how do you ensure that the deal that you're getting is the right one for you. So it's very interactive, and that's quite a senior level. Okay, so what's really unique about the Academy is that we have an insider knowledge, if you like. So we have so many colleagues in the same industry but in different areas of Informa. So for example, we have access to Scrip Intelligence, and within that In Vivo magazine, which is widely read by the biotech industry. So we can really tap into that knowledge, and we can produce things like Skills Gap Report. We're doing that in conjunction with In Vivo magazine, and these are resources that I believe are unique to the training environment. Well, we realise that not everybody can come to the face-to-face meetings, although they might want to. They might have travel restrictions or time restrictions. So what we'd really like to do is offer a digital alternative. So we're currently looking at digital platforms. We're researching with our delegates to see how they would engage with a digital platform and what they would like to see.